more drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text, more things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them, now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here with Williams. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works him past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. To the right side. Complete to Escobar. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Browns for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
They'll run here with a rookie. And some room to work. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. On first down, Sanchez. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Cook. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
What is your...
Escobar goes into motion. Throwing is Williams. Escobar with it over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanchez. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Cook. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
24 yards.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And able to work his way down to the 16. And they're going to speed things up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Robertson. 7-7, our score after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Off the play fake. Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bills ready to take over. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Under a heavy rush and down safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To the right side, this is Henderson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down and long.
Ready, set.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he will find his man on the outside. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
At the 45.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
Ready, set.
To the air, Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Williams. Under pressure, and he will go down. Safe back at the 38.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
From the gun, here's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fernandez. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 45-yard.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out, getting forced the field goal.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, Cook. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Cook. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Cleveland.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's another Browns 1st down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Down the field, he's got Warren. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Warren in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On first down, it's Sanchez.
Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On third down, they're going to run for it here.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
They'll run on first down. Sanchez. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And his kick is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice to do it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
At the 42-yard line.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
Brings up 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Cleveland.
On first down, it's Sanchez. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Roquan Smith on the tackle. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanchez. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 78 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
27-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Williams operating from the gun. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that's incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They'll run on first down. It's Sanchez. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then they try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
What is on?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go. Shot alert.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sanchez.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
94 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
Looking to put a drive together.
What is up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Williams from the gun on third down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Now Williams throwing after the interception. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun again to Henderson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
3rd and 4.
What is up?
Let's go right here.
Looking to throw. Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll only get this to the 2-yard line, a near catastrophe. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
The 13-yard line.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Browns first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
9 yards. That's another Browns first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
He was tackled at the